I'm so buddy-buddy.
It takes a little trading with the enemy to get me some food or a better mattress. It's okay by 7.
Maybe there's somebody in our barracks tipping them off, like one of us.
Best Actor Oscar winners of the 1950s.
You're Hicks too, and they fooled you 1,000 times just like they fooled me. I'm gonna stay in this race. I'm on my own and I'm out.
I'm following up on a theme I started some time ago on Oscar winners.
Like a creeping vine on a tall tree, crawl up.
The 1950s was arguably the peak of the golden age of Hollywood. I thought today I would make a rundown of the Best Actor winners by year. I plan another on the actresses, depending on the interest on this one.
Food or a better mattress. It's okay by 7.
As I always say, the Oscars have become an irrelevant sideshow nowadays. However, back in the days of classic movies, they were an annual event we all watched and admired.
No, Marty, please.
I like you.
If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel as well. You know the drill. Let's get into it. 1950. Broderick Crawford, All the King's Men. Nobody in the cast had a script. Director Robert Rosen let the actors read it once and took it away from them. According to Crawford, we really had to stay on our toes. Note, 1950 marked the beginning of the Korean War.
Characters from the novel come alive, and Sugar Boy with that .38 under his armpit.
Now listen to me, you're Hicks. Yeah, you're Hicks too, and they fooled you 1,000 times just like they fooled me. I'm gonna stay in this race. I'm on my own and I'm out for blood.
If my heart would stop beating for a minute. Mr. Douglas said I was to thank nobody. I'd like to thank all of you, and especially thank God.
1951. Jose Ferrer, Cyrano de Bergerac. The false nose that Jose Ferrer wore as Cyrano was reported to have cost $1,500. Ferrer is the only person to receive an Oscar, Tony, and Emmy nomination for the same role. Note, one of the most significant events in 1951 is the trial of the Soviet spies Julius and Ethel Rosenberg.
S.
So be it.
You shall die exquisitely. What would you have me do? Seek for the patronage of some great man and like a creeping vine on a tall tree, crawl upward where I cannot stand alone? No, thank you. Be a buffoon in the vile hope of teasing out a smile on some cold face? No, thank you. Shall I use the...
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in New York, and now here is our winner, Mr. Jose Ferrer.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, 3,000 miles away. Hello, my dear, beloved Helen Hayes. How wonderful to hear your voice. And I know it's kind of conventional to thank people, but I'm going to be conventional because I'm sincere. All of you who are connected with this picture, Stanley, Mike, Carl, Frank Planner, George, Mala, Bill Prince, Morris Karnofsky, all of you, you know as well as I do that it's your Oscar as much as it is mine. Also to you, ladies and gentlemen of the Academy, who voted for me, you must know that this means more to me than just the honor accorded to an actor. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what I consider a vote of confidence and an act of faith, and believe me, I will not let you down.
1952. Humphrey Bogart, The African Queen. Sources claim that everyone in the cast and crew got sick except Humphrey Bogart and John Huston, who said they avoided illness by essentially living on imported Scotch whisky. Bogart later said, "All we ate was baked beans, canned asparagus and Scotch whisky. Whenever a fly bit Huston or me, it dropped dead." Note, the explosion of the first hydrogen bomb, 1952, United States President election. Republican General Dwight D. Eisenhower defeats the Democratic governor of Illinois, Adlai Stevenson.
I'd like to come back here someday.
It's a very long way from the heart of the Belgian Congo
the stage of the Pantages Theater, and I'm very glad to say that it's a little nicer here than it was there. I just want to pay a slight...
1953, Gary Cooper, High Noon. In 1951, after 25 years in show business, Gary Cooper's professional reputation was in decline, and he was dropped from the Motion Picture Herald's list of top 10 box office performers. In the following year, he made a big comeback at the age of 51 with this film. Note: British Mount Everest expedition Sir Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay from Nepal became the first men to reach the summit of Mount Everest.
In the absence of the winter, John Wayne will accept the award for Gary Cooper.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to see that they're giving this to a man who is not only most deserving, but has conducted himself throughout his years in our business in a manner that we can all be proud of him. Cooper and I have been friends hunting and fishing for more years than I like to remember. He's one of the nicest fellows I know. I don't know anybody any nicer.
1954, William Holden, Stalag 17. William Holden did not like the part of Sefton as written, thinking him too selfish. He kept asking Billy Wilder to make Sefton nicer. Wilder refused. Holden actually refused the role, but was forced to do it by the studio. Note: the Soviet Union ceases to demand war reparations from West Germany.
Get me some food or a better mattress. It's okay by 7.
Maybe there's somebody in our barracks tipping them off, like one of us.
What are you looking at me for?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Holden, ladies and gentlemen.
1955, Marlon Brando, On the Waterfront. As part of his contract, Marlon Brando only worked until 4 every day, and then would leave to go see his analyst. Brando's mother had recently died, and the conflicted young actor was in therapy to resolve his issues with his parents. Note: Le Mans disaster. 83 people are killed, and at least 100 are injured, after 2 race cars collide in the 24 hours of Le Mans.
I really don't.
You're going to keep still until they cut you down one by one?
Stay away from me!
It's much heavier than I imagined. Gosh, I had something to say, and I can't remember what I was going to say for the life of me. I don't think that ever in my life have so many people been so directly responsible for my being so very, very glad. It's a wonderful moment and a rare one, and I'm certainly indebted. Thank you.
1956, Ernest Borgnine, Marty.
Recognize that fellow?
Delbert Mann had no idea who to cast in the lead role, so asked his friend Robert Aldrich. Aldrich immediately suggested Ernest Borgnine. Mann was sceptical, as Borgnine was only known for playing heavies, but Aldrich convinced him. Borgnine regularly said that he owed his career to Robert Aldrich. Note: Suez Crisis. The United Kingdom and France begin bombing Egypt to force the reopening of the Suez Canal.
The heartache.
No, Marty, please.
I like you. I've been telling you all night I like you.
Marty.
All I want's a little kiss.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
No, Marty.
All right, I'll take you home.
No, Ma, I don't want to go to Stardust Ballroom because all that ever happened to me there was girls made me feel like I was a bug. I got feelings, you know. I had enough pain.
I'm going to stay home tonight and watch the hit parade.
Make a nice speech, Ernie. Make a nice speech and you stay right here.
1957. Yul Brynner, The King and I. Brynner is the only actor to have played a lead role in a Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II production, both on the stage and on the screen, winning a Tony and an Oscar, respectively. He also played the role on the small screen in the Anna and the King TV series. Note, in October, the Soviet Union launched the first space satellite, Sputnik 1.
You are a very difficult woman.
Perhaps so, Your Majesty.
But you'll observe care that head shall never be higher than mine. When I shall sit, you shall sit. When I shall kneel, you shall kneel, etc., etc., etc. I am king as I was born to be.
Majesty, I do not intend to have my boy brought up in a harem.
Who is king here? I remind you, so you remember that. I do not remember any promises. I do not remember anything, except that you are my servant.
No, Your Majesty, that is not true. I am most certainly not your servant. Your Majesty, I beg of you, don't take revenge on this girl. This girl hurt your vanity, that is all. She didn't hurt your heart. You have no heart.
I hope this is not a mistake, because I won't give it back for anything in the world. Thank you very much.
(1958) Alec Guinness, The Bridge on the River Kwai, for the scene where Colonel Nicholson emerges from the oven after several days confined there. Sir Alec Guinness based his faltering walk on that of his son, Matthew, when he was recovering from polio. Guinness regarded this one tiny scene as some of the finest work he did throughout his entire career. Note, KLM Flight 607E, a Lockheed L-1049 Super Constellation, crashes with 99 people aboard, all of whom are killed.
I must carry out my orders.
Oh, quite.
My orders are to complete the bridge by the 12th day of May. Time is short. I have only 12 weeks more.
No doubt.
Therefore, I am compelled to use all available personnel.
But no officers, except in an administrative capacity.
But the officers are working along the entire railway. You know it. I know it.
I'm not responsible for the actions of other commanding officers. Personally, I'm appalled.
Let us not get excited.
Miss Jean Simmons will accept the award for Mr. Guinness.
To accept the award for Alec Guinness tonight gives me a particular delight because 13 years ago I worked with Alec in a picture called Great Expectations, and we were lucky enough to have the director, David Lean, who directed Bridge Over the River Kwai. Since then,
1959, David Niven, Separate Tables. With 23 minutes and 39 seconds of screen time, David Niven's performance is the shortest ever to win an Academy Award for Best Actor in a leading role, and fourth shortest to win in either leading category. Note, Fidel Castro rising to power, Cyprus gains independence from the United Kingdom, and the first ever hovercraft successfully manoeuvred across the English Channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
I'm so loaded down with good luck charms I could hardly make it up the steps. Well, people have been saying thank you for Oscars for 30 years. And I have nothing to add except thank you.
Interesting facts about famous people.